Hi guys, welcome back to my video. So I'm sure you're going to see this look a little bit. I'm kind of doing it in parts where I already did my foundation, and then with you I am going to do this with my eyes. This is the new Sephora Color Wonderland palette. This is $59 exclusive to Sephora. Obviously it's a Sephora brand eyeshadow palette. I got the one that they made last year. I really liked it. It came with a bunch of eyeliners, so that was nice. The one that they came up with last year was the Chroma Color palette. So it was this big giant one. Let me just show you what it looked like. I believe it was around the same price too, if not maybe a little bit more, because it had the eyeliners. Has a giant mirror on one side, and then you open it up like a book. And the eyeliners were all in here. I took them out and put them in my collection that you've seen already. And then it has all this giant beautifulness of eyeshadows. Like, it has everything from matte, shimmer, sparkle, glitter, all kinds of fun like colors. Like, this is one of those ones that if you are ever like, oh, I don't have that color, I really want that color, these kind of palettes are great to pick up. They have such an extensive array, I'm sorry, my nose itches, of colors, that it's so wonderful to have this on hand, because you can definitely get so much for the money, and then you have like every color you could possibly need or want. This one's a little different this year. This is kind of really cute. So it's called the Color Wonderland. Let me read what it says. It says, once upon a time, an enchanted makeup palette with two colored tales to tell escaped into the two pages where neutral tones on the left sit next to the bright hues on the right. Enter into an unexpected world colored by a myriad of colors. 78 shadows. 2 eye pencils will enchant your mirror on the wall with endless combinations to tell your unique story. I'm sorry, that's just really cute and funny. So it's on the back thing that you get in here, this little tail thing, and then it says clever. The shades we use the most often are in larger quantities. No more running out before the other colors. Really, really cute. This is what it looks like. Super adorable that they came to just like a creative conclusion with how to word that and say it. I love it. Okay, so let's open this baby up. I haven't looked either, so here we go. So this is what it looks like. My head is too big to fit in with it. 2 mirrors up on top on each side. Here's your color hues and your neutrals. And it does say that the larger colors that you would use the most, or the colors that you would use the most, are the ones that are larger. So for example, there is a matte neutral base right here, and it even says base on it, really big, so that you do not run out of a base transition color. And then also right here it says Illuminator Highlighter. So there's a giant illuminator and highlighter on the color side, so that you definitely don't run out of that either. Okay, they all definitely are different sizes. It has a black eyeliner and a kind of like silver gunmetal. Let's see, what color is this? It's gunmetal shimmer. So a gunmetal eyeliner on that side, and then it also comes with this double-ended eyeshadow brush. Let's see. So one side is kind of like a flat, not too fluffy, kind of rough shader brush. So I don't know, maybe in the crease, probably not though. This one's a lot softer. This is more of like what I would use for blending out if I had to. So, okay. So that's what it comes with. Lots of purples, pinks, greens. Let's go ahead and create an eye look using this. So this is your neutral side up close. This is your vivid side up close. I'm not going to go through and swatch all of these, because we would be here like all day. There's 78 shadows, so that's a lot of swatching. But I will go through and show you the ones that I think are just like really good standouts from each of the colors and kind of swatch that for you. So I'm going to do a couple matte purples, a couple pretty purples. Let's do a pretty pink shimmer. Let's do this other purple. Let's stick to purples first. Let's see, because you know they're my favorites, so I have to tell you. Okay, so here are 5 of the purples that I grabbed. I just grabbed a bunch. Really, really pretty. So far, so good. Okay, I gotta like figure out where to put this so it doesn't fall. So there are swatches of just a few of them. So a little light in pigment. Not bad though. Not bad. So that was a few of the purples. Now let's do a few of the pinks. Here are a few of the pinks for you. I just love how there's such a color variety, you know. So there are the pinks. Okay, here are a few of the blues and greens. Really pretty. Like, oh, there's just something about blues and teals and greens that just like call my name. Like, I love them so much. These blues and greens are beautiful. Oh my gosh. That teal, like a greenish teal. Oh, so pretty. There's a few more greens and a gold and like a champagne shimmer color. Really pretty. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Ooh, that green is gorgeous. It's like a really pretty emerald green, but oh, it's pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. So all of that was from the vivid side. This green is the one that I was just talking about. So pretty. So you have your gold, champagne, pinks, purples, light blues, silvers, darker blues, teals. Oh, so much fun. Okay, let's look at the neutrals real quick. Okay, so just taking a look at a few of the browns. Here are a few of those. Really, really, really pretty neutrals. Really great, like, they're just a little different in color. I love that when a palette makes just, you know, a good difference that you can get a great variety. Here's a few more neutrals, but more of your cool tone neutrals. So there's more of your warmer tones. These are more of your cooler tone. Okay, now we're gonna do more of like your peaches and your like champagnes, that kind of thing. So here are those. Really pretty. This is stunning. I can't tell you names because they don't have names, but you can kind of, you know, see which ones you think are going to be like amazing. There's this really cool toned like blue gray in here. It's this one right here on my pinky. Really pretty. So there's a few more of your neutrals, some highlight colors. Okay, let's go more into your grays. So here are more of your grays, your smoky eyes. Those are really pretty. This like taupe right here, this dark taupe is so pretty. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to show you that giant base color and that Illuminator highlighter. Whoa, that baby is like slippery, soft, like there's a lot of highlight in that. So here's that base, here's that highlighter illuminator. Look at that. It literally feels like you went on a slip and slide when you touch it. It's so, like, so much shimmer and glitter in there. That's really pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and create an eye look. Not really sure at all where I'm going with this. I am gonna go out in a little bit, so maybe like, I think I might do like a pinky peach neutral eye today. Okay, so first I am gonna use this base. It's a little powdery, not anything uncommon, kind of powdery. I do have my eyelids primed with the Essence lid primer. So I'm going to put this all over my lid. Okay. Then I'm going to go into my transition color. I think I'm going to use, there's so many great options in here. I think I'm going to use this cooler toned brown down here. It's like a almost like a gray kind of brown. Okay, then I'm going to go into just kind of this nice, warm, pretty pink over here. Kind of also put that in the transition crease area. Okay, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take, there's this really pretty like dusty kind of semi-shimmery color here on the neutral side. And I'm going to take that into the lid on the outer corner and bring it in just a little bit. That didn't really show up at all on my lid. It may need more of the sticky base. I don't know. It's a very light, like dusty rose color. So maybe it's more of like a good transition kind of color. Okay, that didn't really work out so well. Right here, there's like a bronzy, like neutral, like a copper. I'm going to put that on the center of my lid. Okay, now I'm going to go in and take, I'm going to take this really pretty bigger pink one right here on the vivid side and kind of put that where I tried to put that corner color. It's kind of like a Barbie pink, but just a little bit of dustiness to it. Not as rosy as the other one. Maybe it's just the corner of my eyelid today. No eyeshadow wants to stick to it. I'm going to go in and take this warm brown here at the top. Okay, then I'm going to go in. There's like this really pretty, just like calling my name. It's like an orangey pink, like burnt, pretty color. And I think I'm going to go into more of like the inner corner with that one, like inner first third kind of look. That one's pretty. It's like a pinky burnt orange like shimmer. Really pretty. That one's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back into, that bronzy copper color. Why do I keep saying bronze? It's more like a copper. Put that on the eyelid again with a stiffer brush because I think that it didn't come off very well with a thicker brush. That definitely works a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this really pretty purple right here. It's like a little pinkier than a lavender, but it's still really light and pretty. And take that into the crease. And then to kind of bring that orange back just a little bit, I am going to go back into that nice, like, pretty, like, it's not like a dusty pink. It's like, it's just more of a muted pink. I'm gonna bring, but it's like, it's not pink pink. It's kind of like a little, I don't even know how to say it. It's like a mid-tone pink, I guess. Okay, so that's the eye look I created, kind of like pinky, purple, orange lid, like kind of, it reminds me of like a sunset sky kind of thing. Okay, so my thoughts about this palette are the vivid side, the bright, pretty side, colorful, stuff like that, better pigmentation than the neutrals, but I think that there are still a really few good neutrals in here. They're just lighter in pigmentation as far as neutrals go. I think a lot of this in here is going to be hit or miss. I put the highlighter on the inner corner so that it just brightens up the eye a little bit. I think some of these are going to be really good, and some of them are going to be colorful or colored, but just lighter in pigmentation. Not as light as like the Tarte thing though, where they just don't show up. I think they're just a little lighter. I think that in here, I think a lot of the shimmery colors might fare better than the mattes. In my opinion, last year's was better than this year's, but it didn't have quite as many colors as this. I mean, this has a lot of color. Neutral or color, whichever way you wanted to go. So for $59, do I think that that is a must? I think if you don't have any Morphe palettes, you don't have any Beach Cosmetics palettes, you don't have anything that has a bunch of color in it, so that sometimes when you're just looking for that color, you can go to it easily and pick out that color. Sorry, I have something that flew in my eye. Then I think that this is a great palette to pick up. If you have last year's Chroma palette, or you maybe picked up the Kat Von D palette and you picked up the Tarte palette, or you know, both of those, I don't think you need this one too. But if you're looking for something affordable that has a ton of shadows, I think this is a good palette. But I don't think it's a must this holiday season. I was a little bit more impressed with the Chroma one. I think just because it still had a really good selection of colors, maybe not every single shade and tone of color. It still had a good selection of color, but it also came with all those eyeliners and stuff. This year's is really nice because it comes with such a great selection of colors. Like, everything is just slightly different enough to where you're like, I probably don't have anything like that in my collection of that kind of color. So for that reason, I really like it. Yeah, so I'm going to keep playing with it and keep using it. I definitely want to do like a fun eye look with it. I have so much shadow right now. I'm like swimming in eyeshadow. Okay, I want to throw in a little bonus look-see, like try with me kind of thing. And let's try this Bobbi Brown concealer. Look how cute this is first. This is a 1-week supply, it says on the thing, of concealer. So it's such a cute, tiny little itty bitty thing. This is in beige number 6. And it's just a really tiny little doe foot applicator, really cute. That's what it looks like. So let's apply that. I'll put some eyeliner and stuff on, and then we'll come back and see the completed finished look. So this is very, this to me, like I said, it's a sample, so I didn't pick this color necessarily, but this to me is almost like, it's very orangey yellow, but not so much like the pink salmony. It's kind of a little different than that. So let's go through and see. So I think it's a very nice concealer. I think it, for one pass at it, you saw I didn't like heavily paint it on. I think it looks really nice. I think I want to try, forget what color it is. I want to say it's like fair something. I don't remember. But it's more of the salmon-y tone. So I don't need too much more yellow in my eyes as much as I need more of the salmon to cancel out the blue tones in my eyes. I think I want to try the salmon-y tone, but I think overall as a concealer, it feels really lightweight. It looks really nice. My freckles. My nose has been burnt so many times this summer that my freckles are just like, hello, we're here, let's play and stay a while. Okay, let me finish my eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I used my new NARS Audacious Mascara. I will let you know my thoughts on that. And so my overall thoughts on the eyeshadow palette, I put some pink eyeliner on my waterline, brown eyeliner on the top lash line, and that is about it. So I hope you enjoy this. My overall thoughts are that it's not a must this holiday season with everything that's out, but I do think that if you are new with makeup, know somebody who's new with makeup, or you need just a bunch of colors in your life, I think that this is fantastic deal, and I think that it's a good one. Now, I would not choose like this over the new Kat Von D or something like that, but I think this is really good for anybody who's starting out or somebody who needs some pops of color in your life and you don't already have those kind of colors where you're like, every now and then you're like, gosh, I wish I had like this color, you know what I mean? So for something like that, I would say yes. For just the everyday person that has a giant collection already, or you already picked up a lot of the holiday palettes and you're kind of looking at your wallet like, should I would say you can pass on this. I would say that it's not anything to run to Sephora for. And I hate to say that because I really liked last year's a lot. But I have to be truthful and honest, so that is my honest opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.